Well, Stan was one of the lucky cases, but millions have been waiting to hear the verdict from a court case. And Martin Lewis, money-saving expert, is here with us now. He's been in court all day long, so it's good news, Martin.
This is a joyous, wonderful day for consumers. I've been campaigning on this for about 6 years, and it was delightful news today. Effectively, the High Court judge has whooped the backside of the banks today. He has said this is no longer a case of us having to go and knock on the bank's door and say, oh, you missold me, I want my money back. Now, the banks, if they spot systemic mis-selling, have to come to us, knock on our doors and say, you know what, we missold to you, you're due your money back. That is, unless, as is very expected, they appeal. And you know what, with £3 billion at stake, paying out to 3 million people, I'm pretty sure they are going to appeal.
So what are we supposed to do then? Do we sit back until we know what's happening? Or?
Never sit back. You can still put in a mis-selling claim right now. I would urge everyone who's got or had a loan or credit card in the last 6 years to check your policy to see if you were sold payment protection insurance. If you were and you didn't know about it, or they told you it was compulsory, it isn't, or they didn't check whether you've got a pre-existing medical condition, which could mean it wouldn't pay out, or they didn't check whether you've already got a policy from work, then you write to your bank and say, I think you missold me. They will then say, oh, no, we didn't. They will use a legalese to tell you to get lost. Yeah. That is part of the dance. They may even tell you this is on hold because of the court case. That is wrong. It is not on hold, not by the regulator. And frankly, if they keep saying that, I'm urging the regulator to say, you're not playing by the rules. If you don't play by the rules, you shouldn't play the game. You shouldn't be allowed to sell insurance and take their licences away from them. But what happens, they tell you no, don't worry about it. Then you write to the Financial Ombudsman. And at the Financial Ombudsman, 80% of people, and remember, all those people have been turned down by the bank, 80% of people who go to the Financial Ombudsman get their money back.
Okay. Yeah. And just very quickly, is PPI always missold?
No, not at all. PPI is a perfectly decent policy. It's just the banks sold it often inappropriately and over-expensive. Go to a standalone seller, you can get it very cheaply. It'll cover your loan or your credit cards for a year if you lose your job or you get ill.